Now, one of the things we saw coming from China, obviously, this week, it was, of course, when Chery, two models called the Exceed, were performing a battery swap onto Neo's battery swapping station. This sparked quite a number of interest, even surprised those that don't invest onto Neo to say that it was finally happening, because some of the Neo investors, even in fact mostly the short sellers, were really bashing Neo about battery swapping stations, saying that those partners were just formed and they are not going to bear any fruits. And seeing Chery going to Neo's battery swapping station during the week and complete a battery swap, I must say so many of the new investors were really amazed at the kind of so many people were really amazed because of the kind of breakthroughs Neo, or we saw coming from Neo. I mean, that breakthrough led into the Beijing News Shell Finance going to have a meeting with Neo, which they were talking about the breakthrough or the innovation breakthrough they saw of Chery going to complete a battery swap onto Neo's battery swapping station. And Neo's response to the Beijing News Shell Finance was that the cooperation of battery swapping amongst the partners that Neo has formed, and the Neo's response was that the battery swap cooperation with various brands is currently progressing smoothly. You will know that Neo is not only having this kind of partnership with Chery, there are also other brands that are going to build their cars and going to perform battery swap onto Neo's battery swapping stations. I mean, according to an insider of Neo, this was on this small interview. He said this is not the first car of Battery Swap Alliance, but this is just the first car brand. This is just the first car brand to be exposed. There are others that they are still developing cars with Neo. There are other car brands that are also busy with their models that will be utilizing Neo's battery swapping station. And Chery Exceed is just the first model to be exposed. There are still going to be more models to be exposed, which this is just obviously great, and it shows us the progress that Neo is making, the game changer move that Neo is showing or revealing for all to see. I mean, you will know that over and above Chery, Neo has a similar partnership like that of Chery with Chang'an, Geely, GAC, For, Lotus, and other automakers, which is something that is just so incredible and amazing. And it makes me wonder, what is it that we are going to see once Neo has finalized or completed the processes of making cars with these brands? This just means we need to brace ourselves for what's coming, because if you think what we saw during the week or this week was incredible or was great, wait until other partners of Neo come with their cars. It's just going to be crazy, and these all will benefit the Neo investors, or Neo will benefit from this, which is just so great, something that makes me to look forward to the future of Neo. The fact that we saw that happening with Chery Exceed, it was just so exciting to finally see that take place. I mean, Q3, there is an official launch that is expected to come, and that car will start with the deliveries. And once deliveries start, the users or the customers that buy those two cars, which is the sedan and the SUV, will have an option for battery as a service. And I can tell you now, many are going to choose for battery as a service, which entail them going to Neo's battery swapping and complete a battery swap. Should I remind you that Chery global sales for 2024 were even more than the sales that Tesla generated? Because Chery sales, if I'm not mistaken, they were over 2.3 million, which is something that was so great, and it shows you the growth, it shows you the massive, the giant company that Chery is. I mean, Tesla sales for 2024 were around 1.7 or just over 1.7 million, and knowing that Chery sold over 2 million cars, it just shows you that Chery is far. And therefore, the reason why I'm telling you these figures is just to show you that Chery is not a small company. Chery is a very big company, and knowing that they've partnered with Neo when it comes to battery swapping, you can just imagine the future that will come with battery swapping stations for Neo. If Chery is able to sell 2 million or more than 2 million cars annually, you can imagine what the kind of sales that it will generate. Schengen, it's also in the same segment, same scenario. It is selling quite huge figures, and knowing that these cars or these car companies have partnered with Nio, it is just the beginning. What we saw midweek, it's nothing compared to what we are still going to see. And this, as a new investor, it gives me the courage, the motivation to do whatever I can to load the boat, because I know for sure that blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will most definitely be rewarded. I will remain long, I will remain strong onto Nio, because I know this company, it's just set for greatness. Quite a number of things that I revealed, or quite a number of things we read about Nio this week from quite a number of people, quite a number of sources, quite a number of business people, showing the progress that Nio has made, showing the potential that lies within Nio. And all in all that we shared this week, I think you and me can agree that blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds, the share price will be the ones to be rewarded. So yeah, man, I am happy, I am excited, and I thought I'd give you this quick news, quick updates onto Nio, because if there's one stock which I believe it will do very well in the future, even the share price, is Nio. And it is for that reason that I will remain long, I will remain strong onto Nio, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. Do your own due diligence. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because I make tons and tons of Nio videos, and I'll appreciate if you can just give this video a thumbs up, because it takes me some time to make these videos, but all I'm trying to do is to push the Nio community to say this is the opportunity. But at the end of the day, I'm not a certified professional financial advisor, but obviously what you do with your money, it's up to you. But me and the few others that I've seen loading the boat, especially on Friday when this stock was at the bottom, we are definitely going to be rewarded in the future. That's all from me, man, and God bless you all.